Hello pan friends, my name is Dora aka Fuchsia Soul. I hope you're doing really good. Welcome to my channel, welcome to my first update of the rolling project pan. Maybe I should be calling it Roulette Project Pan because I have been randomizing 10 different items instead of choosing them myself. And these 10 items are products that I will be focusing on in the foreseeable future until I've hit my goals on them. If you saw the introduction, you saw that I wrote in 8 eyeshadows. I had included just 4 palettes that I'm intending on finishing this year as listed as their individual shades within my document, and luck had it that I ended up drawing 8 individual eyeshadows. Now the goal on individual eyeshadows is for me to hit pan. 1 out of these 8 was a loose eyeshadow by Bare Minerals, and the goal on that, let me just show you this little mini here, and the goal on that was to use it 20 times. So let me just go through the items that I actually drew. I don't remember what order that was in, but let me start with the one where I've hit my goal. So I've got 1 item rolling out, whereas 9 other ones are staying in for the next month, maybe longer, quite possibly longer than that. So the one that I hit my goal on, which was 20 uses, was this Bare Minerals Mini. It's a loose eyeshadow in the shade Wonderment. I ended up using this as a blush, and I mixed it with another Franken's Bare Minerals blush. So yeah, you can see here, it's just got this really nice shimmery, rusty, reddish shade. I didn't use it past the goal because I am already working on another blush simultaneously as part of my deck of panning project. Okay, and then the next ones, actually, shall I swatch it? Why not? Just like a really nice, shimmery, unintrusive, orangey red, brown, terracotta type thing. And then the next 4 shades all came out of this palette, which is the Revolution Pro Regeneration Astrological palette. And let me talk you through them and how many times I used them. I didn't use them a great deal. You will see in a minute that there's 2 extra palettes that I've been focusing on where the usage has been a bit more exciting. So let me just quickly go through the lame ones. Light here I used once. Energy I used once. Somnium I used once. And Supernatural I used twice. Really not a great deal of usage on here. But I think I want to focus, going forward, I want to focus quite a bit on light and or supernatural. So this is the sort of 2 shades that I'm gravitating towards now with my panning strategy, as I am panning so many different eyeshadows across all the different challenges that I'm involved in 2022. So yeah, that's that one. And then next I've got the Max Factor Masterpiece Nude Palette in Cappuccino Nudes, and the shade that I randomly wrote in was this light shimmer shade here, the 3rd one, this one here, and I ended up using that 7 times. Yeah, I have no idea how long it's gonna take me to hit pan on this. As you can see, I haven't hit pan in any of these other shades yet either, so it's a complete experiment. No freaking clue, just bear with me. I think this will be, yeah, this will continue to be a popular one because it just works so well on like the overall lid, especially because a lot of the other eyeshadows that I'm working on have got like some kind of crazy colors, deeper shades, more colorful, more, you know, it's good to pair that with something fairly neutral and light, I find. Not that I did that today, but here we are. And then the final eyeshadows that I wrote in during my intro came out of this palette here, which is Revolution Reloaded Marvelous Mattes. I put in this yellow shade here, the first one, which it doesn't have a name on it, but I just called it Turmeric. And then also this shade here, which is the 11th shade, and I just dubbed it burgundy because they just have numbers, and I just find that a bit too abstract when I'm looking at my spreadsheet, like, what is that? So this one I have been using 20 times. And this one I have used twice. Can't say I love the yellow. I think this works better when I'm mixing it in with something more shimmery in the sort of warm brown region. But I don't know, I should just experiment with it a little bit more. Burgundy I've tried really consciously to use a lot of the times across the last month. And yeah, so that's 20 uses. But having said that, I don't think that there's like a huge amount of a dip going on there yet. Better than any of the other shades, I would say. But snail's progress, snail's pace progress. I'm working on it though, so hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be able to hit pan in this for my next update. So that's 8 right there with 1 rolling out. And then the last 2, again, this was just, I just remember filming this and I had like 10-15 minutes to film it before I had to pick up my son from nursery. So I had like no intention whatsoever to be re-rolling anything. So I was just like, okay, fine. And then what I ended up getting is 2 purple nail polishes that really look very similar. I have used, and they're both on 5 uses. Okay, so this one I have currently got on my nails and I have used that 4 times. I'm really certain that I'm going to be able to hit that goal with my next update. It's only 1 more time, you know, I could literally just, I tend to paint my nails before I do sit down to film. I did that a couple of days ago, kept postponing when I'd be able to do this filming. Life's been busy, but hey. And this one I have used twice, so that's 3 more uses left on it. I might make it, I might not, we'll see. There's a lot of purple on my fingernails and my toenails, but hey. So, okay, let's do the exciting thing now and roll in a new product to replace the Bare Minerals eyeshadow that I've been using as blush in Wonderment. I also forgot to mention in my intro video, I wrote it in the description box but I didn't say it, that I'm leaving myself the possibility, the opportunity open to do a refresh in May before my birthday. I've got a very big birthday coming up, and yeah, if there's just too much boredom coming in through this rolling project pan and I don't really see myself going anywhere, I'm going to allow myself a refresh, either a full refresh or a partial one, you know, like vetoing on some of those things, and then that's it. And then I'm gonna like keep plowing through it without vetoing on anything anymore. So yeah, I just wanted to share that because I didn't mention it in the intro and I had genuinely thought of that. I was just in that rushy mode, so I forgot to say it, so I do apologize. And what I've done in the meantime, so that I'm not just going to replace this eye color, as they call it, with, which I find really odd because that makes me think of like the color of your eyes, you know, your eyeballs rather than your eyelids. Anyway, but I don't really fancy rolling in another eyeshadow. However, if that happens to me, I'm gonna take it. I'm not gonna re-roll, that's cool. But I have taken out now 2 palettes. I know I said there's 4 that I'm trying to finish before by the end of this year, but I just thought, you know what, you need to just focus, Dora, and just sort of like wiggle it down to 2, and then at least have a good start on the next 2 for 2023. So I have taken out 2 of those 4 palettes, which means there's now, from palettes, only 12 individual shades in here because I've taken out any that are already in other project pans. So just to quickly show you what they are, so I've got, and it's a spoiler, so if you are following me on my Pan Those Eyeshadows thingy, I won't say anything now, so just close your eyes for the next few moments until I start talking again, because I'm just quickly going to show you there will be some visible progress on there perhaps. This one, okay. So that's the Blush Nudes Maybelline palette. It's got a window on there, so I can't even hold it into the camera like that. And then the second one is another travel type size one, which you've already seen in this update, and that's the Max Factor palette, Cappuccino Nudes. Shades from these two palettes are still in here. And then I have taken out this one and this cracky one as well. I call it cracky because the lid has got an issue. That lid is so cracked. This is not to say that I don't want to finish them this year. I don't know, you know, with like 4 from this in this very project pan already. And then I've got 3 more of this palette in my Battleship, do you pan my Battleship challenge on Instagram. And then another one in my current pan, those eyeshadows. I love Astro, but I don't think I need to like, you know, overdo it on the Regeneration Astrological by Revolution Pro. And then mattes. I took them out. I'm just not feeling mattes. I'm not feeling them. And the only way I'm using them is I always combine them with another shimmer. So yeah, anywho. Let me stop waffling and let me start rolling in the new item. Oh my God. Okay, so pretty random app, and it needs to be an item between 1 and 59. And let's go for it. 39. Is that a sign? That's my age. Okay, let's see what that is. Orange lip liner. Yay, okay, I'm pleased with that. It's Makeup Gallery Pouted Out in Mango Splash. This is from Poundland, so this literally cost £1. And I really should have sharpened this, but anywho. It looks like this. Let me give you a swatch of that. So it's a very bright, tomatoey, orangey, corally red. I really do like this one. I like teaming that, and knowing that I'm also working on a lot of blue and green eyeshadow at the minute, plus a lot of bronzy type shades, I think this will look really nice. And I think I might also be combining it, if I want to soften it a little bit, with this Soap and Glory lipstick here in the shade Satin. That looks like this. Okay, so there's a goal of 15 uses on this. I've given myself a goal of 15 uses on all lip products. So yeah, I'm super happy with this new one. I think this is gonna be a definite rollout in my next update. I'm hoping this one will roll out as well. I think that's a pretty much definite one as well, with only 1 more use left on it. And whoa, I am doing my best to pan burgundy. So watch me pan. And here's my new color story for the month of March and running into the beginning bit of April. So let's start over here. So top one is Light from the Astrological palette. The next 3 are also from the same palette. This one is Energy, and then this one is Somnium, and this one is Supernatural. And then the 2 matte ones here are from the Marvelous Mattes Revolution palette, shade 1 and shade 11, so Turmeric Burgundy is what I've been calling them. And then here, hopefully you can see that, is that shimmery Max Factor Nudes palette, Cappuccino Nudes palette, shade 3. And then you already saw the swatch of the lip liner. So yeah, very red, very, very warm colors, lots of shimmers there. And I have to say, I'm happy with that. So we got rid of one eye color and replaced it with the lip liner. I'm happy about that. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and for sticking around until the end. If you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and like my video, leave me a comment. And just very quickly, I just wanted to briefly leave this off with just saying, you know, there's obviously a lot of shit going on in the world right now. For those of us who are lucky enough to have not been directly affected by this, I think it's so important that we remain really grateful and positive. And, you know, there's certain things that we can do to help, but then also you need to help and look after yourself too. And I think check in with yourself, you know. Sometimes that might mean switching off from the media for a little bit, switching off from social media if it's overwhelming. And, you know, just yet again, the power of makeup and of watching all these fun panning videos and this pure escapism. And I think it's so valuable, and I know that it helps me a great deal. And it's just this comforting thing that I retrieve to, or I go to when things outside of me that are beyond my control feel really unstable. So I just want to tell you that wherever you are, I hope you're staying safe, I hope you're doing well, and I'm sending you so much love. Thank you. Bye.